Hi, this is Linda Shea with Drilling Contractor. I'm at the 2019 IADC Advanced Rig Technology Conference in Amsterdam. I have with me Dr. John Carrier, who is Senior Lecturer at the MIT Sloan School. Dr. Carrier, thank you for being here.
Thank you. My pleasure.
So for companies that are looking to change their culture, can you tell us why it's so hard to do?
Well, first, I'd ask them to reframe the question, because if your company's been in business, your culture is working, right? So what you really need to do is scope the problem down and look at the parts and pieces of your culture that don't work and simply focus on those. So i.e. be more data-driven under certain scenarios, be less reactive, and then use that to basically change the 10 or 20% of your culture that you really needs improvement, and leave the rest alone.
And what are the 5 S's and how can companies use that concept to improve their operations?
So that concept comes from Toyota in the auto industry, and it's basically a way to stabilize and then optimize your facilities. And it's sort, sequence, shine, standardize, and sustain. Our natural inclination to change the way people work is to standardize. Note that it's the 4th S in 5S, not the first thing you do. The first 2 steps you do is sort and sequence. And what that means is, 1, find everything you need to do the job at hand, and 2, place it exactly so the job can be done with precision. Once you've done those 2 steps, then you can start to standardize, and you've automatically achieved buy-in with the people doing the work.
I understand that you visit a lot of startup companies and align work that you do. Can you tell us what you've learned on those visits?
The first thing I learned, go visit as many startup companies as you can. Second, they are as eager to see you as you are to see them. And third is R&D is a risky, ambiguous business. So being able to see how other people solve problems using different groups of capital and different ways of being creative can really reduce the risk and accelerate your technological program versus doing everything in-house.
And lastly, the oil and gas industry is going through a digital transformation. Do you have any advice for us while we go through that journey?
I'd say for the first 12 to 18 months, you'd be surprised at how little data you actually need to start the transformation, and probably 70 to 80% of that data you're already collecting in some shape or form. So I would start with what you have first before then moving on to some of the more sophisticated platform approaches.
Well, thank you so much for being here, Dr. Carrier.
Thank you. It was my pleasure.
And thank you, viewers, for joining us on drillingcontractor.org.